Wait, is this recording already?
Think so. Well. GB something. We meet again.
GB12 to be exact. And if you hear us saying 10,
then it was an accident.
You heard it wrong. No.
Yeah.
Stick with it.
If we ever say GB10 throughout the course of this video,
we
mean 12.
No, we said 12.
And you heard wrong. You should go to the optometrist equivalent, but for ears.
Ophthalmologist.
Okay, so we just did some research, and apparently an optometrist makes the glasses. An ophthalmologist is the doctor who diagnoses diseases of the eyes.
And the right quest
fake thing
is the otorhinolaryngologist.
What are you even saying? With Summoner's War 6.0 came a B12 addition to all the existing Kairos dungeons. So today we're going to bring you a GB12 Farmable starter team, because we're not actually sure if a speed team exists yet.
Yeah, we have to check that. Well, at least consistently. We don't know any sub 1 minute teams that are 100% that are farmable.
Right, but until we do, here's a sub 2 minute one.
Once again, we'll be listing the monsters in order of speed tuning. So this is not a top 5.
Yes, it's not a top 5. Before we tell you the team, there's something important to go over about runes. First of all, unless you have unusually tanky attack runes, then you're going to want HP slot 6 on all of your primary damage units.
Except Naomi.
Because the Giant slaps harder than some of my favorite lo-fi hip-hop. He hits really hard.
Yep, and there's Death Break, baby. And attack buff. And you're only bringing one stripper. This boy has the highest attack of the OGs. You heard that right. He's a one-shot machine.
Other thing about runes. Guess how much resistance the mid-boss has? Just guess a number.
You guessed it wrong.
Whatever you said, it's higher. And if you said 100, then drop a like and leave the video, because you've already cleared this before, you cheater. The answer is 100, and that's why we're recommending that the first monster on your team have 85% accuracy, and that monster is Lauren, the light cowgirl.
Yeah. Some things never change. Lauren will still be built on speed HP with that sweet accuracy, so if you can't rock it without putting an accuracy slot 6, it's fine, just put it there. Swift or Vio, I personally prefer Swift, but Vio's really good in case she misses the death break on the mid-boss and has a second chance for it.
Next monster on your team is going to be Fran, the Light Fairy Queen. She's here for not just immunity to avoid getting frozen on your way up to the boss, but she also brings that ever valuable attack buff for your team to make it a little easier for your primary damage dealers to do the damage that you need to clear it.
And one of her main roles is slowing down your team and making it safe. Because, as we said,
there's no such thing as a speed team.
This is not.
At the time of recording this, it's been a few days since the update came out. There's no speed out there.
The third person to move on your team is a very important monster because he's the only AoE attacker. It's Sig, and he's also the leader. With that thick HP lead, he'll make your team have survivability because the waves right now are kind of tough to kill, and he's gonna freeze them so your monsters are not frozen by them, death broken, killed, Vio, Fatal, Rage, anything works.
Next is Second Awakened Crow, the Dark Inugami. So he's going to be runed similarly to your Sigmaris. You can put him on Vio, Fatal, or Rage as long as he gets the damage in. That's really all he's here for.
This guy's probably the new Lauren. He's in every team of the new dungeons, old dungeons, 12s. He's like
Dimension Predator.
And finally, there's only one person that hits harder than this giant. And her name's Naomi.
Semi-person.
Well, yeah, 25% person, I would say, at least. Right? She's on two, like...
She's bipedal. If that's all it takes to be 25%, then yeah. Naomi was number 5 on our top 5 2 ways for beginners video, and that's, I would argue, maybe she got bumped up a couple spots actually since this update. She's here for branding and also big damage because you don't have to rune her on any crit rate at all.
So you can focus all on crit damage, attack, and a little bit of HP for survivability.
Rage is fantastic, but really just go with whatever gets you the most crit damage. And if that's broken...
Fully broken.
Mine's fully broken, actually. And it's got a lot of crit damage, so...
What about the crit rate?
No, doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. It's got like 30%. It doesn't need crit rate.
Evan's second favorite monster.
Naomi will crit as long as there's a debuff on the enemy.
So think about Mina,
but the opposite.
Turn it completely around.
Yes.
Wait, stop.
And at any point, if you find that you need a little bit more HP than what you got on your monsters, just try putting them on energy as the offset. Like we said, sub 2 minutes, Let us know if you can go faster. That's the video. This boss slaps!